Welcome back to my channel, Actually Shay Reads, and in today's video we're going to be doing my May TBR. Alright, it's almost May, so I want to get my May TBR set and ready, even though I'm terrible with my TBRs. But it's fun to do them, and it gives me like a goal, and then I feel accomplished when I actually do read them. We got little blitzers in the background. He's enjoying a cookie, so we can just ignore him for now. He's my little buddy. But for today's video, I'm not just gonna like pick out my TBR. We're gonna do a TBR jar because I figured that'd be fun. Give me something new. And then I took like a bunch of different prompts in there, so I still have kind of like a choice, but it would be a little bit more fun. And I put all of my prompts in my ghost face popcorn bucket. So we love that. We love representing our favorite horror movies around here. So we are going to pick a couple prompts. I think we're going to do 5. I'm not sure yet. If I decide to do more, maybe we'll do more, but I think we're going to do 5. So let's pick out our prompts and see what we get for May's TBR. Okay, let's do pick number 1. Okay. I'm really excited to do this and kind of pick something new. Hopefully that's not super loud. I want to mix those up really well. Okay, the first one we got, an anticipated newer release. You're not going to be able to see that, but I like the thought behind it. Because my face is in the way. Hopefully you guys can see that. The pen I also used is crazy, so let's pick out that book. Sorry if you can hear my family. They're always loud, so hopefully you can't. So for an anticipated newer release, I pick Freak's Law by Jane Fleck. This is like a new horror thriller novel. I saw it. This cover is gorgeous, like bright colors, everything. And then I saw these like couple lines and I was like, I'm sold. Try not to run away with the Freak's Law. Go on, we dare you. It is the summer of 97, and the repressed Scottish town of Pitlaw is itching for change. And basically, there's like witches and werewolves and conjoined twins and like all the things you would think that would be in like a freak show in like the circus or whatever. And it says, it doesn't take long for the town's teens to be seduced by its neon charm and the possibility of escape. But beneath it all, the newcomers are harboring dark desire. Revenge for being cast out, never allowed to settle, punished for merely existing, and as tension reaches a fever pitch between stoic, unwelcoming locals and the dazzling intruders, a violence that has been bubbling for centuries is about to be unleashed. Revenge on the people that wronged you. How could I not want to pick this up? And it's like carnival based. So this is going to be our first book for an anticipated new one, and I'm so excited that we get to put it on this month's TBR. Our book number 2. Let's see what we get this time. So for book number 2, it's recently purchased. Let's see if we can get it to focus this time. There, it worked. It's amazing. So a recently purchased book. I'm going to have to think about this one because I bought a couple, but I'm not quite to those yet. So give me a second and let me think on this, and then I'll be... For a book that I recently purchased, the last ones I purchased are in The Husky and the White Cat, and it is a light novel series, but I'm not quite to the last one that I like bought. So I kind of excluded ones that I'm like in the middle of like a series or whatever. So the 2 newer ones that I bought that aren't a part of a series are Pulbus. I'm probably not saying that right. And Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. And I don't know which one of these I want because this is like another horror. But this one is also the last one in the Chestnut Springs. And I read the other one last month and I really loved it. And I just want to finish the series because it's so good. So it's really tough trying to choose between these. Since I already have a horror, I might go with Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. This is the 3rd or 4th. I can't remember how many there are. I don't know why I'm blinking, but this is Camille and Dusty's book, and we've seen them through the whole series. Like, they are like friends of the family, and like it all takes place on a big ranch, and Dusty's one of like the workers, and then Camille is the one of the son's like baby mamas. She had her and him had their daughter together, and they co-parent, and like their relationship's cool. I really like that. But this is their like romance, and like what happened to Camille in like the last book. I was like, oh my gosh, really? Like it ends with something happening to her. So I want to know what's going to happen. I want to see them finally get together because Dusty has had a thing for her forever. So I'm excited to finally pick this one up and then it's finally out. So yeah, we definitely have to put this one in the TBR. All right, it is time for prompt number 3. Okay, prompt number 3 is going to be my sister picks. My sister picks, and I know exactly what she's going to pick. So hold on, let me grab her really quick. She picked the book that I thought she was going to pick because this is one that she listened to recently and loved. So that's going to be Witchlings. And this is a middle grade book about a bunch of girls who go to like a witch school. I'll read the first little bit of it because I don't want to know a lot because it's just a YA middle grade. So I want to go in like more blind. All I know is it's cute, witches. That's all I really needed to know. It says, can 3 witchlings do the impossible? Every year in the magical town of Ravenskin, young witchlings participate in Black Moon ceremonies, all placed into covens and come into their power as full-fledged witches. 12-year-old Seven can't wait to be placed in house. I can't say that. With her best friend, she worked so hard to get there, to get the best possible placement and to avoid being a leftover witch with lesser powers, looking down on everyone. But on the night of the ceremony, in front of the entire town, Seven isn't placed into the house or in one of the 5 covens at all. She's a spare. That sounds sad for a middle grade book, but okay. So this is going to be book number 3. On to book number 4. Let's see what we got this time. A number generator picks. Let me get my reading journal because it has all of like my TBR on it and it's numbered. So we're going to have a number generator pick. I'm scared for this one. I'm actually really scared for this one. Why did I even put that in here? I have my reading journal. Let's have Siri pick a number between 1 and 258. We're not going to talk about the 258 books I still need to read, but we're going to have Siri pick. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 258.
The answer is 17.
The answer is 17. So let's see what this is, which I'm scared about. Okay, this is All Better Now, and I believe it's by Neil Shusterman. Let's grab it. So All Better Now is by Neil Shusterman. This is his like newer release. This is the art copy of it. I don't know a whole lot about this one, but I have liked his other work, so I picked this up once I was able to take it home. So let's see what it is. The Crown Royal virus kills 1 out of every 25 people who contracts it, but those who survive experience a long-term effect no one has ever seen before. Utter contentment, stress, depression, greed, all negative feelings are gone. More and more people begin to reveal in the mass unburdening, but not everyone. People in power know that without anger and jealousy as motivation, productivity surely will grind to a halt and the world will be thrown into chaos. The race to find a vaccine begins with a growing movement of recovery plans made to spend the virus as fast as it can. Sorry, we had to let my dog in. But yeah, this sounds interesting. We can like curing all depression, anger, everything bad in life. And of course, the government is going to come and try to mess that up. But it does sound really interesting. And I'm actually happy we picked this up so I can see if I really like it. Because I liked Scythe and Thunderhead, but I think I hated the last one in that trilogy. So I'm hoping I like this one better. So this is a fun pick. And that, like, it's something different. And I wasn't expecting this one. So that's cool. Pick number 5. And I think I'm actually going to do 6 because I like that number better. And it's fun picking these. So I like a variety to choose from. So let's see what we get for number 5. Okay, so number 5 is 25 for 25. You can't see that. I don't even know why I tried. It doesn't want to focus today. No? Cool. You get the point. Okay, so 25 for 25. It's a good thing I got my reading journal out. So let's see what books I have on that list for 25 and 25. So I have The Way of Kings. No. God of Malice, American Scary, Slewfoot, The Angel of Indian Lake, Diary of Blood, Swordcatcher, Secret History, Jade City, Babel, Soul of a Witch, Mask of Mirrors, The Book That Wouldn't Burn, Onyx Storm, Calabasas is now yet, A Curse Carved in Bone, A Sea of Unspoken Things, Lost and Lassoed, which I already finished. Yes, I forgot I put this on there. Do What Godmother Says, Necrology, and The Ring. This is a tough choice because there's so many. I've only read 2 on them so far, which I'm glad we picked another one off this because I need to get on this list. But this is such a tough one because, like, I don't know what I'm in the mood for. We're definitely not reading The Way of Kings. Defiant is the finish of a series, but I don't think I'm in the mood for that. Also not in the mood for Onyx Storm, especially knowing that, like, it could be 2 years till we get the next one. No. Calabasas, it's not out yet, but I'm thinking maybe Babel? Babel might be a good one. I don't know. I have to think on this and grab the book, and then I will, like, kind of let you know what I just said, I guess. But it's going to be a tough one. Okay, for my 5th pick from my 25 for 25, I'm actually going to go with The Ring because I've been wanting to read this for a really long time, and we got this gorgeous edition in, and I had to buy it. Like, are you kidding? Basically, it's a mysterious videotape warning that the viewer will die in 1 week unless a certain unspecified act is performed. Exactly 1 week after watching the tapes, 4 teenagers die one after another of heart failure. So this is what the movie The Ring is based off of. So I want to read the book on it and see how I feel about this because I do love that movie. And I think it's just about time that I finally read this. So we have the cool VHS and then, like, the static effect for, like, the static on the videotape afterwards. And this is, like, a translated work too. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited that I can finally, like, read it and it'll give me, like, more motivation to pick it up. So yeah, I'm excited that this is going to be pick number 5 for our TBR. Let's get our trusty ghost faced and pick up our last poem. Okay, this one is a book with an animal on the cover. I don't know. Oh, it kind of showed it. Perfect. A book with an animal on the cover. Let me do some browsing and we'll see what my last book is going to be. Our last prompt is a book with an animal on the cover, and this technically isn't cheating, so don't get any ideas. But there's a cat, a white cat, and a husky right there. See? White cat. So I'm going to be reading Husky and the White Cat Volume 3. Because I am reading Volume 2 right now, and I want to continue this. Because this is what I've been in the mood for, so I'm going to continue on with this series. And I'm so excited that I got a prompt that let me put this on the series. So basically in this, we have Moran, and he basically gets reborn into, like, his younger self. And, like, in his past life, he was a tyrant. He was the first, like, emperor, all this stuff. He did some bad things, and basically he goes back, and he is back with, like, his teacher, Chu Wanning, and they basically are, like, he's seeing his teacher in, like, a new light. And you see, like, their relationship grow in different ways, and things don't happen as they, like, used to, like they did before when he lived his previous life. So this is just, like, their story, and it's so good. If you like light novels, Don May, pick this series up because I'm devouring it, and I'm so happy this is pick number 6. I'm so happy we did 6 and not just 5 because I have an excuse to finish it. I mean, I would have done it anyway, but this just means I'm going to have one of my books off my TBR. So the 6 books, let's just go over them one more time. So the first one was an anticipated new release, which I chose Freaksaw. Number 2 was recently purchased, which I chose Wild and Wrangled. The next one was my sister picks, and she chose Witchlings. Our next pick was a random number generator picks, and we got All Better Now. Then the one after that was 25 for 2025, and that was The Ring. And then our last book is An Animal on the Cover, which is Husky and the White Cat, Volume 3. So these are the 6 books that are going to be on my TBR for this next month. And I'm so excited for all of them. It should be a good reading month as long as I can stick to like my TBR and my brain isn't going crazy. But yeah, these are the 6 books that I want to get to. Who knows if I will, because last month I didn't finish all of my TBR like normal. So I guess we'll find out. But that's going to be everything for today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. I'll have some more reading vlogs up, hopefully reading all of these books so you guys can see my thoughts. And I will see you guys in my next video. Happy reading.